So this is a short introduction to using the laser cutter safely regarding health and safety. Most important really is that this is an extractor unit which needs to be switched on while the laser cutter is in operation. It's also very important that you've got access to a CO2 fire extinguisher just in case there are problems, as this is dealing with burning through materials. There are at the back an on-off switch for the cutter itself and for the extraction unit. For the cutter, this key needs to be placed in and turned onto the on position for the actual laser to fire up. There is an emergency stop button which you can hit if you need to cut the machine off all of a sudden. Generally the material goes on a honeycomb bed, so there's a protective glass panel that lifts up. You need to just check the honeycomb bed just to make sure there aren't little particles that have been cut away from previous cuts that fall through, just so you don't get a build-up of material inside, as that could possibly catch alight when a new cut is being done. The material you generally put up into the top left-hand corner against the rulers. Above here, this is similar to a print head of a printer, so it basically goes backwards and forwards, and instead of printing with ink, it's burning with a laser. There's a little sensor on the end here, so when you start up the laser cutter initially, this bed will go down. You'll then press auto focus on this control system. When you press that, the bed will rise up until it hits this sensor, and then we'll bounce back to put it into the right position to begin cut. So we're just going to try that. We're going to shut the door. Going to put on the glasses. We're going to turn the machine on with that rocker switch. Turn the ventilation system on. It just will blow out recycled air there, and we're making sure that's switched on. You can see this is now sort of initializing. You can see that head moving around into position, getting ready. Okay, so this, you can see the laser there, that little red dot. So this is the home position, so it's now ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do is press the auto focus, so it can sort of calculate the height of the material. You see it bouncing back, and that should be ready to go. So door down, please make sure the extractor fan is switched on, and we should be ready to go.